Could Jon Jones beat a chimpanzee in a fight? Oh, 100%. I am sure I could beat a chimpanzee in a fight. Chimpanzees are amongst the most overestimated animals in fighting capacity that exists. And while most untrained men overestimate their own fighting capacity by like 3,000%, they also at the same time underestimate the fighting capacity of a well trained fighter. So, what is the strength of a chimpanzee? Who is a chimpanzee? What are we fighting against? Chimpanzees are normally at around 50 to 70 kilograms as adult males. And they are quite a bit stronger than average humans. So, new studies confirmed that a chimpanzee has about 1.5 times the strength per kilogram than a human. So, that's the average human. So, and while a chimpanzee is like average about 50 to 70 kilogram, as I said, an average human is about 1.5 times stronger. So that means the average chimp is a bit lighter and about as strong as an average human. So now, of course, they got that primal power, that primal fighting instinct, but we are talking about a trained fighter. A chimp is not a trained fighter, right? Most untrained humans couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. They have zero fighting understanding and less than zero fighting capacity. They are easier to beat up than whatever is laying around here. Most of that stuff is pretty difficult to destroy, much more difficult than a normal adult human man. But a well-trained fighter is much stronger than a normal man. 1.5 to twice as strong as a human average man is Jon Jones. So he's between 1.5 and twice as strong as a chimp. He's bigger, taller, heavier. He's faster, and he knows what to do, right? And chimps, they don't have any weapons. You're like, oh, but they can bite. No, they cannot. I can bite too. But in grappling, in fighting, I will not let you bite me. And that's not empty talk. I will, in a fight, not let your mouth, your teeth be anywhere where they could attack me, because that's part of fighting, right? I will not let you grab my eyes or anything. That is part of fighting. So trying to defend against the normal attacks of a chimpanzee is exactly the same as the defense against the attacks of a trained human fighter. So if it would just be a horrible case of animal abuse to let Jon Jones beat up a chimpanzee, because he certainly would.